She was overly freaked out in this movie. All right, TikTok, we got a movie reaction, and this one's gonna be a long one. Why? Because this movie was great. And before I get started, make sure you like and follow for more content. One battle after another. Woo! It started off shaky for me, but then it got good. The acting was great. The cast was great. The plot was great. The suspense was great. The drama was great. And to top it all off, it was a long movie. And the reason why I love long movies is because it correlates to it being a good one. I said this before in a post I made a while ago that people didn't seem to understand. When a movie is long, it correlates to a great movie. Now, not all the time, but most of the time. Especially when you have a cast like this. Regina Hall. She didn't really have too much screen time, but she did a lot with her screen time. And Sean Penn, the actor who played Lockjaw. The reason why this was a great movie is because this movie made you hate him. It was so cringy, some of the scenes that he was in. And how he acted in this movie was so cringe. It was so awkward. It was so uncomfortable. But that's why it was a good movie, because it made you dislike his character. Teyana Taylor. She was overly freaked out in this movie. First 20-25 minutes of this movie, it was ridiculous. I was like, oh my goodness, can we move on from this? But other than that, she played a great role. In this movie, she really did her thing. Chase Infinity. First of all, that's a nice last name. Again, great actress. She played her part very well. And you see the emotions that she goes through in this movie, trying to figure out her life, who she is, who her mom was, and why her dad was the way that he is. And then last but not least, give it up for Mr. Leo. The main reason why this movie was good. He played his part so well. He always plays his parts well. This movie was so good because he gives you drama, but also comedy. And he gives you realism. The way he acts in movies is so real. And for some reason, he always plays in movies where he's a freaking hard drug addict. Great Gatsby, he was sniffing. Wolf of Wall Street, he was sniffing. This movie, he's sniffing. But he also brings that craziness too. How he was acting in this movie, it was like, again, it brings realism. How would you act if you were in the situation that he was in when they took his daughter? Now let's get to the movie. The main reason why I like this movie is because there was a lot of action and suspense. There was a lot of, oh my God, what's about to happen next? And what made it better was the music. You don't realize if you're watching a movie, but if you're someone like me that pays attention to everything in a movie, you realize during some scenes, it was so suspenseful because there was music playing the entire time. And it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. And again, the way Leonardo acts in this movie, it makes you even more edgy because you're like, oh my God, I'm freaking out with you, bro. Like, what's going on? Where's your daughter at? How you gonna get her? This is crazy. She don't got a phone. Then she lied to him because she did have a phone. And then what was crazy to me, I kind of knew in the beginning, but at the end when they confirmed it, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Was that, spoiler alert, that wasn't his daughter. Because when Teyana Taylor did that with Lockjaw in the beginning of the movie, and then they said 15 years later, and they showed her, I was like, that's probably Lockjaw's daughter. And then it confirmed it at the end. And what would have made this movie better than what it already was, what I thought they were going to do at the end was have her shoot her dad. Because I thought that she was going to be so upset and not know who she was and felt like he lied to her whole life, which he did, and was going to say, just F it. I'm about to go out like my mom and do whatever I want, and then you're gone. But they didn't, and I'm glad it was a good ending. So, kudos. This movie was a 10 out of 10. If I could rate it more, it would be a 10.5, 11. This is an A+ movie. If you didn't see it, you need to see it immediately. Give it up for Mr. Leo.